Good morning, beautiful people. How are you all doing? Um, just saw a nice little reaction here. Roughly 50 points, 40 points ish, to the upside. Um, just to kick this off. How is everyone? Before we get into some technicals today, how are you all doing? How are you all doing? Good, good, good. GM, GM, GM. Anyone trade today? Got slapped in gold. Yeah, it looked pretty bad here. It's not really doing much though. It's like sideways, but not taking highs or lows, just taking lows, not highs. Trapping people. The trappers are out. You missed the 1 hour sweep. Tried to short NQ, got slapped too. Um, yeah, we're probably going up through eight like 8 o'clock. Probably just gonna go up. 4 hour expansion, hourly expansion to the upside. Um, hard to long up here. I guess you could long some breaker here, long here, stop below, like super tight. Try and trade and play some upside. I like if they were to reject here, so I already marked out that like this standard deviation kind of takes us back down to this area. So in my mind, basically the way I look at it right now is I'm like something like this. That's kind of how I frame it using this. If it was to go too much higher, this kind of becomes not the target. Um, we don't have an hourly sweep, so I can't really look for shorts. Not that I'd really want to, considering 4 hour and hour is set to expand. If we look at the daily candle, it took out two previous day lows and then closed way to the upside, so it's kind of bullish. Naturally, after days like this, I would look to fade, especially when um, the the 6 o'clock candle has basically only gone up. So like, look here. When I look at something like this, 6 p.m. When I look at something like this, they only really offered it below multiple hours, but I would like to see a deeper retrace and then a pullback. That's kind of like suggesting that it goes higher, at least for me. Um, right now we're in a really difficult spot. Trading into the highs, naturally bearish here. Time frame alignment keeps me out of the market. Um, if we pull back and start to break down from here, um, we then kind of have to wait till 10. So I know it's pretty boring, and the market's been pretty boring for me, especially. Um, but as of right now, it's really hard for me to get in the market in the current conditions. So it's very, very grindy to the upside. Yesterday was just a complete grind fest after 10. Um, didn't touch it, thankfully. Walked away because of that expansion candle to the upside. So for me, naturally, I'm just looking to play some sort of reversion off of these highs at some point, ideally at 10. Um, it may happen before. If it does, it will happen without me. Um, but yeah, as of right now, I'm kind of stuck watching it, boys and girls. I don't really have a bias. So yeah. Super bullish market. I don't really look like the look of any markets right now. Is there any market that someone's looking at and they're like, yeah, looks primed or looks good? I don't naturally look at anything other than gold and indices. I'm not a silver guy. I'm not an oil guy. I'm not an RB guy. Oh, long gold off of the hourly low. Okay, let's look at gold. Right, let's just look at gold. Um, they have clean equal highs. Okay, so it didn't create that 4 hour swing, created that 4 hour low. Nice. Um, didn't create an hourly swing, didn't create an hourly swing to the upside. So you're naturally looking to long off of these lows on gold, especially with that 4 hour candle. Yeah. Took out previous day, respected previous day high, took out this 4 hour low, and more or less reshaped. The only downside is we're rejecting the 6 o'clock opening price. Um, yeah, I think that's the play today, at least right now. Something like this, maybe. When there's a big red folder, do you avoid London session? Yeah, more or less. More or less, yeah. Um, we don't have a 15-minute high, we don't have an hourly high, we don't have a 4 hour high. This down close candle is a trap, boys and girls. Um, we don't have a 30, there's like no high, like there's just no short here in any capacity, not even like a high risk short. Like there's just no wick on any time frame. This is a bad high, especially after, like if this immediately V-shaped, this would be a good high. But because it did this, it's a bad high for me. It probably does something like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, gold looks good for longs though. Off of those lows. Bad high equals high day. Yeah, it's true. Why do I why do I subscribe to time-based liquidity? That seems very weird to like word it like that. I don't. Like the way I look at things is if we go back and try and find a low in the market or a high in the market, like let's just use the previous high, right? I'm on the weekly time frame. This was kind of these are all the weekly highs, right? Where price traded off a weekly off previous weekly high and respected it. If I then go down to the daily, and normally inside of these highs where they start, you'll see a daily wick always put in above the previous day high. And then if we wanted to get real special with it, oh, a bit too zoomed in. Inside of all of that, you have a 4 hour swing, which naturally, more often than not, has some sort of hourly swing. Doesn't in this instance, so would kind of keep me out of it. Looks very similar actually, doesn't it, to this right now? This high. Consolidate, put in a high, doesn't take the hourly high, closes back down. Looks awfully similar. But basically all I try and do is I stack the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour, etc. and all of those things because that's typically where the highs and the lows in the market are put in. So when I'm trading a reversal model, what do I want to look for? I want to look for that. So I actually just subscribe to the fact that most people are short on a move like this. They get stopped out here, and then the move happens, and then they're forced to either buy it here back to the high, causing price to go lower, or sell it here, causing a refresh, you know? So yeah, that's typically why I do that. Market's extremely boring though. We got that Audi lower from gold. Let's stalk it. Let's stalk it. Audi low, 4 hour low, new 15-minute low. Let's wait for it. Put in price action below, please. Please. They're gonna tease us with it, boys and girls. Mm, it's there, but at 8:30. Yeah, I mean this could play out before 8:30, to be honest. Do we not think? I would only ever play this on a retest. I would take it on my larger personal account because I actually can't trade it on anything else. Is it gonna run without us? I just have the Apex account and I have a small personal account that I use to like explain things on sometimes. And then I have a larger personal account which doesn't really see the light of day. Hasn't really been used in a while. That's just there waiting for when the market decides to get on side. And for anyone that's about to ask, yes, that account is down about 100 grand this year as of right now. What trading platform is the best? Trade I thought I prefer Trade more than anything else, but I'm also a Mac user, so that okay, we're gonna get tagged. I can't trade metals on the Apex account. I did not trade London today. Never know. I had some stuff on, so come on, don't tease us like that. Oh, it's gold open. I'm canceling this. Sorry. I just literally just cancelled it. It might play, but I don't want to get caught in some gold open. I completely missed that. I would just wait. I didn't trade London today. Did anyone else trade London? How did you know get on, boys and girls? How was he? Okay, so the idea for this trade now would be same sort of idea, but I'd wait for the the New York, the open manipulation to get put in. We don't have a new 15-minute high. We have a 15-minute low on NQ. Probably if it starts to buy back from somewhere like here, we can expect a new high to get put in thereafter. There you go. You've got that divergence now. Don't know if it will hold. We'll see. I like this on gold. I think PPI like PPI being so close would keep me out. Um, so yeah. Reminder to everyone. I believe today is the last day for the giveaway for Take Profit Trader via Prop Compare. It ends tomorrow, actually. Giving away 20 TPT accounts. Tough to stay in any shorts. Only two 4-hour candles out of the last 10, and they were dojis. Yeah. If it goes from here, it goes from here. It's not within my model. So I personally wouldn't sit in it. Um, they both took out that 15-minute low now. If they close bearish, they close bearish. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't really fit my model, so I can't really take it. Um, okay, so let's just say this, right? How many of you um will take a bad loss on a day and be like, well, like the market gave me a winner straight away. Like, oh, I just blew up too quick, like whatever, and you feel like the market's out to get you. Who's had like that thought process after like taking a losing trade, blowing an account, or you know, just st in that like unprofitable stage of cycles of blowing up, going again, etc., and having that mindset. Yeah, exactly, but that's ego. Like the market isn't giving you something. The market's just doing what it's doing, and it's not out to get you. You just have to frame it in a way that you were wrong and you have to move on with that and be okay with it. And a lot of people just really, really, really suck at losing. Like I've taken losses that would make most people's, you know, eyes water, you'd squirm. But like I just understand that it's part of the process. And I know that like everyone bangs on about process and money over process. I don't subscribe to money over process. Like I'm sorry. If you have if you have a fucking $10 million position and it instantly goes in the money $1 million, you should probably take that money. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I feel about that. When quick money happens like that, you should take it. If the process tells you to hold on to it for an extra 100 points and you have to sit in it for 25 hours and you had 10% of your position size immediately given to you in a couple of seconds, you should take that because that's not process, that's money. That's like 3 minutes for, a gain. Like, so I don't necessarily subscribe to process over profits, because profits make money makes you emotional, and it's all about how you contain your emotions whilst managing a position. But I've done like an uncomfortable amount of reps in the market. So like I know that if I lose today and I lose tomorrow and I lose for the next 10 days on the bounce, like the market's just not here for me and I should take a break. It's not that, oh, I'm gonna do this. My model doesn't give me this many losers this often, blah 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 blah. It's the market doesn't suit me right now, and I personally have to hold myself accountable and get on with that. And if I can't do that, that's a me problem and that's my ego taking control, and I have to get over it. I have When it comes to trading, I have an ego, but I don't let my ego make decisions about my trading positions, you know? And getting comfortable with the losers helps more than you would imagine. You don't want to get too comfortable losing because that's just silly. But you don't want to be like, oh, my trade went into the red immediately after I got in. It makes me uncomfortable. Well, that's why you have a stop loss. Your stop loss is to get you out of the market when you no longer want to be in it. Oh, what happened there on NQ? Oh, it's getting a bit jumpy. So took out that 15-minute low, now rallying back to the upside. Hmm. PPI incoming in 4 minutes. What's PPI been like news-wise, boys and girls? Mr. Lee, how are you? Skipped yesterday was jumping out of planes. You're a fucking madman. Often we go into spirals because we're trying to extract gains when they're not there and it piles on. Just requested a payout from Top Step. My man. My man. Um, yeah, it also doesn't help like when you add in a bunch of extra pressure to that, right? You add in the pressures of like trying to extract money um for what's it called? Like to pay your bills and stuff like that. That doesn't obviously help. We're gonna reject it. PPI just doesn't take the highs, and can you imagine it, boys and girls? I think it probably just goes straight up, but we'll see. Okay, how long have we got? Oh, we got just over 30 seconds now till PPI. Let's see. Good luck to any people that trade it for evaluation purposes, or if this is part of your strategy. I don't know. Red folders are not really my cup of tea, so good luck. It's getting a bit jumpy. The book's getting thin, and they're all off. Gold straight up. Indices straight up. Oh, they're selling it now. Ouchie. Okay, with that though, what happened? We just got the good high. We got a good high again. So we got 4 hour high, hourly high, 15-minute high, 35-minute high, and a 30-minute high. So now I can actually frame things off of this high. Are we ever going to get trade recap videos? You must be new here, bro. I haven't traded for a while. We got that 3-minute inversion to see if we get it. If we get it, if we get that, I probably could take it. It'd be light size. It'd be one. 673. We need a Saint Tropez recap video. Um, yeah, if we go to Saint Tropez this year, maybe. I'm going. I'm going this year. That place is great. What's the stop here? Damn. Damn, Daniel. You passed Apex eval. Nice. Good job. There's no wick trade here. This sucks, actually. Where's the hourly open? Okay, so we can take something up here. Um, I think the likelihood is that this trades a lot higher. But I think it might be worth one. I'm just re-logging into my trade of it quickly. For some reason, my trade of eight will not let me log into TradingView at the moment. At least my live one. I haven't even tried any evals. The only evals I still have are these TPT evals. Good night, sir. Good night. Did we get that 3-minute closure? We did not. Good afternoon, Anthony. You're long gold from 478. 8.2. Well, you're long from way low. Oh, you're long from down here. Somewhere in here. Nice. Good entry. What are we currently working towards? Honestly, nothing, man. I'm just waiting for the market to kind of sort of shit out. Oil looks dumpy. Yeah. I mean, life. Oh, honestly, bro, like I'm kind of just I'm really content with life right now. I'm just waiting for like obviously trading makes up a large portion of my income, like a large percentage of it. So it's it's really difficult for me when I'm just sitting outside of the market because I'm not making good money, you know. So yeah, so I'm kind of waiting for the market to switch back on for me. And once it does that, we'll just be full of life again. Right now, I kind of find it hard. I'm again just being completely open and transparent and with you guys. I'm finding it hard to be even remotely interested in the market at the moment. Like it's so news driven, etc. Um, so yeah, how was my trading day yesterday? Zero trades. Um, Zero. Yeah. Like I personally really like this sell if we can break here, something like that. But like my validation is crazy. So like I'd have to aim for like the world's largest move, probably back down here for it to make sense, and that doesn't make sense. So it's really difficult right now. But there's a 3 minute in here, um, which if we close in the next minute, I could take, but I would have to have a short stop loss on it. I just couldn't, I couldn't cover that high. So I probably would do something like this. But again, that probably just means that I'm gonna take a really shit stop out. So I probably just won't take it. I do like this there's like a 30 second up there that like kind of just gapped up before the news. It held. They can backtest something, which is where this stop would be. If we can backtest there, I probably could get in on something like that. The only thing is this hourly and 4 hour is both set to expand. So like I'm basically trying to catch the actual knife on it. So it'd be very small. Okay, now we're coming to it. Do I take it? That's the real question. I didn't take it yet. Am I going to regret not taking it? That's the question. Yo, George, you good? You took it? Thing for me is like the trade where it looks like this. I'm not in. I'm in now. Did I just top ticket on this candle? Okay, I am in this. 30-second, yeah. You're basically playing this. You see it? Everything's aligning again like for us in the short. um by the time this happens, this is probably my break even point. TP, just -2 of that leg. Like it's too far for anything else, to be honest. There's no 50% in here. Gapped up, pulled back. 50% of this move is right there. Um, yeah, I mean, this is currently the break-even point. Do I think divergences can help you avoid taking silly losses? Yes, I do. I really do, yeah. But you will also not take as many you won't take as many trades and you will miss some winners. That's just the reality. So you have to just like eye it up. Guys, by the way, I'm only in one. I'm only in one contract. It's up $240 right now. Don't want you to think it's anything crazy. Why do you think reversals are better for continuations? I don't actually. I don't have an opinion on what's better. Um, I have an opinion on what suits me better, and it suits me better because I personally am a little bit more impatient. I might even just put this to break even. To be honest, 688 break even is 87. I think he trades 87s. I'm out. I'm kind of breaking the rule here a little bit, but we're just creeping closer to the open, so I don't really want to see it. Just hang around here. And if we go back up there, I don't like to trade anywhere near as much. Leo's joining today. He'll probably join in about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, we run like two segments, 8 till 10 and 9 till 11. So normally, well, if like Leo wasn't in Cali right now, I'm sure he would join earlier, but it's just so mega early there. Um, so yeah. Yeah, mornings are a little rough, exactly. I wouldn't want to be getting up like at like 5 a.m. to fucking trade. The poor new trader's learning how to trade this market. Yo, I'm good, D'Souza. How are you? I'm break even on this trade, by the way. I front ran the break even point a little bit, um, because it took it out here. Although it's the 15-minute wick on ES is here. Um, I don't like this divergence, so I kind of just took it break even. Came one tick away from getting stopped down. GC. There's hope. There's hope that Darian is stop loss is going to get hit. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? You're hoping to get stopped out, Darren? What do you mean early? Yeah, but it is early, isn't it? Like 5 a.m. What's the time in SoCal right now? What's the time in LA right now? Because he's in LA right now. 5:51. I'm sorry, boys and girls. If London session was at 5:51, I would not be up trading that shit. ever. Literally never. Not a day, not there's not a day on the planet that I would do that. Yo, Darren, you good? Bro, you called it. You asked for it to be hit. Why did you do that? There's still hope. There's still time for my stop loss to get hit. They hit me like my fucking stuff. Yeah, 15 minutes swept. Created a like hour like right now we have an hourly, a 15-minute, and a 4 hour high. Yeah. Like we have all of those things. So um as of right now, I want to fade that. If they can pull that back inside, retest like a key level for me, like normally 50% or some sort of inversion. Then what I want to do is I want to basically use that to say, okay, if this is how it traded, then it should travel to the opposite side of that, equal move, I guess. Measuring 830, bang. Do I add to positions? Sometimes. I wouldn't add on something like this. But actually, like the way the way I would add here is this leg gets respected like this. I can add on a break of the low that puts in the respects the leg, like Leo does. So if this was to back test now and then do this, I could add on a break. And I could actually add on a break to like have my entry to like here, maybe even like here. And I would add to the point that I can then just be break even and add all my size on some sort of breakdown. But it's way riskier. Take less, you make less money doing that. But when you do make money on it, it feels great because you basically added size without risk. So here we go. Well, maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it right now. If we can trade back into this low, it needs to respect, obviously. Then I can potentially add. We also have this leg that could respect, and if it trades obviously above this high, the likelihood of getting stopped is pretty high. Creating this 15-minute low, hourly swing. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. London was brutally tight, yeah. I didn't look at it, to be honest. Adrian, welcome. Restore NQ. Go slapped on gold again for flip's sake. Yeah, gold's looking a bit rangy today. Oh, getting a little bit jumpy. A little bit jumpy on the bid. You look tired. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How we doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Bright and early again, but we're hanging.
Are you tired?
A little bit.
What'd you do last night?
Dude, literally nothing. I just went to bed. Got like at 11 o'clock.
Chad,
I I I, I
do we think
grandfathered
he's
out.
lying? Bro,
No,
you look tired. I'm just gonna
dude,
just
I
say
I
that.
know I know because I have my face puff. We're
Yeah.
hanging. Chat,
How
we're
how's LA with tea?
actually good, really good. Hung out last night. It was super fun. Just kind of literally kept a shot of fat migraine yesterday, so that's probably why I look exhausted today. I was like out of it for a few hours yesterday, but we're hanging.
Good. Good, good.
We're full hanging. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm in this very small short on NQ right now.
Oh,
Hoping that
sick.
we get some sort of expansion to the downside in 2 minutes.
That's off the sweep of Tuesday high, or the sweep of the
The
um,
4 hour hourly high, yeah.
or
Just
yeah.
all of
Okay,
them.
got it.
All of them in one.
Nice. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, everybody? He ran a marathon last night. Not last night, chat. Had like a fat migraine. Oh my Lord. Imagine. Let me actually peep here. I do like that 4 hour sweep, especially after we've had such an expansive session. Last night, Monday, we saw a bit of this accumulation from the 6 o'clock up until 10 o'clock window, bit of an expansion at 2 o'clock. Honestly, I'm a fan of Kane's idea of shorting here with that sweep. Any SMT at these highs? Any higher time from SMT? Don't see anything on the 4. What about YM? Oh, we do have a major SMT. You see that game?
I never check YM, bro, so like I couldn't tell you.
True. No,
You know.
massive SMT. YM didn't sweep out. YM didn't sweep out the previous 4 hour high. So big SMT. I'm a fan. I like that. There we go.
Oh yeah, it didn't. Yeah. You have that
Let's get the.
hourly high put in now, so we should just trade lower. That's kind of my thought process.
Looks like it. Yeah. Not opposed to that idea. Stayed up all night with Elon Musk. Oh, geez, chat. My face is all flush and red. It's so funny. Let's see here. So we've got hourly sweep here. Hourly sweep SMT with YM. YM confirmed the change in state of delivery. NASDAQ hasn't yet. This actually looks really solid. Pulling this SMT here. We actually haven't confirmed the SMT on YM yet, but that could be good shorts on YM into the New York Open here if we confirm this SMT. Looks like we might get a good expansion lower on New York if that's the case. We will see. Dude, the Qs went insane yesterday after those calls that I took.
Yeah, you caught the
Like,
nut low on the Qs or what?
what?
You caught the nut low on the Qs.
Literally the nut lows on IQ. My entry was like 20 cents out of the daily low yesterday. Wanted higher prices. Definitely wasn't expecting all the way 617, but we'll take it. So here right now, NASDAQ, I do like this. Definitely needs a little bit more juice. Ideally for me, if I'm looking to go short here on NQ, I'd want to look for this closure below 25,661.25. So if we actually get this closure confirmation on the 5, this could be really nice when it comes to trading this lower. Let me see here on the 15 as well. 15-minute S&T. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Yeah, honestly, I'd be in with Kane on shorts here once we see closure below 25,661 and then stop at the protected high. Let's see how much risk that is though. Closure here. It's quite a fat stop. Targeted 1.5. How's everybody doing though, chat? How's everybody's Monday of trading? We starting off like we said, are we following our rules properly? Are we kind of being a little boofy today?
Gold is absolutely taking everyone to cleaners right now. Taking out the low, taking out the high.
Oh geez. Dude, I have not been a fan of commodities recently,
No.
which is so funny because I was milking gold like at the end of last year. Blessed to be here. Good morning, Pimpins. What's up? Quasi Fuller 3916.
Man, they are fucking selling this right now. They're trying at least. It's not looking too hot.
Did we have 8:30 news today? Oh, we
Yeah,
did.
yeah, we had
Yeah.
PPI up.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering. Okay, it's these data highs here. Sitting on my hands until I see something going to take one trade this weekend. Up 2.7 R, trying to work on my only taking high quality setups. That's the way to do it. That is exactly the way you want to do it. Well done. So far, nothing for me, though. I do like the idea of scouting for shorts here, especially having this 4R SMT at the highs with YM. If we confirm this closure on NASDAQ, I'm not sure if I would take the S&T confirmation like I know you guys have seen me do. I think I would more so wait into New York Open, depending on when we get this closure, and then play the continuation sequence lower. But we will see. Patience, patience, my friends.
Yeah, we just need this to sell down like now-ish, really. I don't want to
Yeah.
see this first 5 minute put in like a stalling candle, which it is.
Let me check this out.
Come on, get moving.
Mm. Yeah, not much from my end here, chat. Gotta be honest. Not much yet. I think for me, unlike yesterday, it's looking like I'm probably just gonna wait until the open here, see what happens. YM is just slowly grinding higher on the 5. NASDAQ is slowly making its way to confirm this S&T. Really want to see this S&T confirmation here. If we can pick up a little more, well, if we can pick up a little more weakness and see price pull lower more aggressively, then I might be interested in taking this. Trending markets have those bad lows all the time. True. True, true. Hmm.
Where's TP level Asia, New York opening of the day? My TP is actually just anchored off of the standard deviation. So like I'd probably look to get most of it off around like the 4 o'clock open, the 4 hour open at 6. But like for me, after a large expansive move, I would like most of this wiped out. Um, but again, I'm not gonna sit around and wait for it, you know. So like I'm just if it starts to roll and I can add into it, then I'll be happier. And if not, then I'll stick in my one and I'll let my one trade to there. Right now, my TP set to there for the one. It's like 300 ticks, 76 points. I probably could take 200 ticks, maybe. Yeah, about there. Like, look at that. But if I can add, and it depends where my entry is and where I would have to then risk, I would then just frame a new trade. But like ultimately, this is an area I really would like to trade. It's looking a little bit more bullish though right now. This sideways action.
Yeah, quite sideways. That's why I'm hands off now.
Very rarely down. Like I wouldn't add here, for example, on this move. Like I could only really add as if we took out the 15-minute high, or if we broke. Like I'm not adding in the middle. I got good entry. We broke. I want to see another break that confirms that bearish price action, momentum, whatever people want to call it. Um, or we set up and we give a new setup, like a new 15-minute high inside of an hourly sweep, inside of a 4 hour high. They're like the areas that I'm good for. But right now, all I really see is that this is getting tighter. We're rejecting this 4 hour high, like this 4 hour high price, and we just need to get moving to the downside.
Yeah. I think he's slowly making its way into that SMT, the confirmation here at the 825 low. Yeah, I really look like as well. Yeah. Yeah, the one reason I like this as well for shorts is the fact that we had ES as well pull into this hourly fair value gap and failed to close above the change in state of delivery for this continuation sequence higher. So ideally, if we were looking to go long here on ES, I wanted to see a closure above 69.40 flat. We failed a closure, ended up rejecting, formed a large bearish wick now, and now we're seeing the 9 o'clock expand lower. So ideally, look to really see New York session continue this lower. That way we can see that this bearish wick is true intent and that bears are indeed trying to step into market. Because the fact that we were What, we were nearly 10 points above the change in state of delivery, and near the end of the hour, we ended up seeing that the 830 rejected and closed back below. Definitely gives me more reason to believe that there's more bears in market currently. It's a bit sideways now, but we are also approaching the New York Open, so it's something to make note of. So we will see. But I'm paying attention to the 5 and the 3 right now, or time frames. Yeah, nice reject.
Feels weird. ES is going up and NQ is going down. Didn't really look right for a second. Thought my chart was broke. ES just wants to put in that hourly wick. I think that's what it wants to do. So I wouldn't really want price, considering that we have this. I wouldn't want price to trade above this from here. This hourly wick puts in that hourly wick. I kind of want that 2 o'clock wick, 2 o'clock wick, that 9 a.m. wick to get respected, and that opening price, where it kind of invalidates any ads here for me. Thanks for Tintin, legend brother. Enjoy your trading session.
Have a good one. Good luck. It is quite sideways right now. Jeez Louise. About 15, almost a little over 15 minutes till the open here. Personally, once again, I'll be waiting for the open prior to framing a trade. Hmm. Super rangy. Huh.
Are we respecting this wick? Yeah. See, ES is just pulling higher, which just makes me a bit sus, to be honest. Failed to break, pushed higher. NQ
Yeah.
just chilling in nowhere. If you can take this 15-minute high here, we may have another setup on our hands, potentially.
I think we might get a small bullish pop it open and then finally send it lower.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, I think so. This will probably we'll see. Especially with YM. YM looks like it's about to shoot to remove the SMT.
Are data wicks relevant to me? Not really. Like, not really. This data wick specifically is relevant, but it's not because it's a data wick. It's more for the fact that it took out the previous 4 hour high, made all these highs all at once, right? Where it was sloping before, it kind of corrected all the price action, accepted back inside of this range. So this to me is like accumulation, manipulation, and now should distribute. That's kind of the whole aim of it. But I don't think that the data high needs to get hit, where I think a lot of people do think that.
Good question. Yeah, YM is shooting up to go remove this SMT with NQ here. Wow, wow, wow.
Gold created that hourly swing, closed right at the opening price at 9 and just shot up. That is crazy.
Crazy, crazy. Trying to see as well here. Like if price really wants to pull higher, I think we could see I think we might see the Qs making their way high. Be interesting to see if QQQ can get up towards the 630 range some point here soon. We do have a major gap to fill from the Tuesday, April 7th and 8th gap, but she's looking like she wants to rip.
I naturally want to short this. GC long closed. Good shit. Whoa, my fucking desk just started moving up. I was like, damn. Good trade, Anthony. I don't go for this time for a while. Good luck in the shorts. Yeah, I'm stalking them. I'm in this one, but I'm stalking an ad. If not, I'm kind of accepting that this is gonna take me out here. 687.
Why I'm starting to reject quite heavily off this 3 though, this new 3 minute. Could be a nice rest. I could definitely send NQ lower. Come on. Fortune, what's up? Good afternoon. Afternoon, boss. Can't wait to be East Coast, dude. Just rip a later morning wake up. It's gonna be so good. Somebody would hop on stream. Kane's like, "You look tired. What'd you get up to? What were your shenanigans?" I'm like, "Fuck." Can't even mask it with the hoodie, man. The hoodie and the hat, chat. Couldn't even mask it. Kane sniffed it out of me. Like, are you drinking sparkling water? I'm not. I'm drinking Mount Valley Spring. Courtesy of the boy T. He likes his waters. All on gold for this time. Wow, good luck in the shorts on NQ. Kane Lau. Thank you, Slayer. Not in anything currently, but what's up, fellas? What's up, Dean? What's poppin'? Nice reject on NQ or on YM here. This looks more promising in the open. Yeah, man. Give it to us.
Yeah, I would love to add here, but I think the open is gonna run me out, so I'm probably just gonna sit still and do fuck all.
Strength switch forming on NQ and YM. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now. actively what I'm looking at.
They're gonna alley oop this thing, bring it, grind it all the way up, and just dunk it.
This is gonna be good for you. This is actually really solid for you though, because the strength switch is quite gnarly. Yeah,
Yeah, but
man.
I would like to add. I'm in one right now,
Yeah.
so I can't add now. Like it's too much of a move down.
Dude, genuinely though, if we can secure this closure on NQ, if we can close below this 25,672, looks good for shorts into the open. Now with this SMT, it's making me believe we'll see more of a nice little send lower here. Depends on this 3-minute closure. Just press market buy. Jeez Louise, Darian. Oh gosh. Imagine.
Yeah, you got like a nice 3 minute flat, 3 minute 15 model. Do you trade that?
Yeah, it's not bad. I see what you're looking at. Most higher prices on Q. Good morning, everyone. What's up, AK? Are you in longs? I am not. We sell
Oh,
on the bias? Yes.
I mean, I can make a good case for going up, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I would be annoyed if I didn't frame a short here and they sell it lower all day. I'd be like, well, that was in our face. We were just so attached to it going higher.
Limited risk on these shorts on NQ though. This closure below 25,669. If we fail this closure, I won't be in on this. I'll consider this failed validation of shorts on this. Because YM looks like it wants to pop higher. It really looks like New York Open's just going to give me a slight bullish pop before we then send lower. Because we still have that hourly sweep intact. Hourly sweep led into quite a bearish wick here. So ideally looking for an expansion lower, but market doesn't, kind of a little sideways. If you look at this hourly profile on YM as well, YM tagged into the hourly fair value. NQ has not tagged into the same FEG that formed. So we will see, chat. We will see. Because we also, yeah, we could make a case for longs off this major SMT on the lows too on the hourly. So as of right now, it's gonna be hands off and see what we can scout. Chat.
I don't know about that. If we take out that data high, I know that a lot of people are thinking about it. Um, I don't think that that's bearish.
Yeah, too close to New York Open now, so no entries from me. Just gonna wait to see how New York Open plays out here.
What the fuck? Profile compare just opened up on my screen. Oh,
Nice movement here on NQ though. As we approach the open.
yeah, they made me sit through all of this.
And I'm not.
Bastards.
Yeah, it's actually looking pretty decent now.
Yeah, you need that closure in a minute though, right? Or
Oh wow. Okay, we're picking it up now on NQ. Nice move here. There we go. Kind of was, if we get this, yeah, the 669 closure, looks like we might actually get a nice bump. Morning, what's up, Chris? Oil BSL sweep, pump dump NQ. True. Did we get an oil BSL? I haven't peeped CL yet. And also YM's getting weak here. This looks really solid. Wow. Okay. There we go, Kane. Out of the
Yeah,
way.
the
They
one
just
is
dipped all
paying.
of that. I know.
The one is paying right now.
Dang.
I would have liked to add with you though, where at that 669 level, but I definitely wouldn't add now after this hourly low.
Yeah. Definitely not. I'm not in on this. 3 minutes till the open. Yeah, I doubt it's even going to retrace into the 60. Looks like it's just going to likely send lower. I love this channel. Happy to hear it. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I Show Sneakers. We appreciate it. Can you break down the short from 669? Basically, I mean, I'm not in on this short, by the way. I just was frameworking this. All I was looking for was to see SMT confirm because we had a strength switch on NASDAQ was originally the leading asset, then turned into lagging asset, or the lagging turning into leading. YM ended up having a strength switch where YM ended up manipulating out the high. So for me now, what I want to look for, I wanted to see an SMT confirmation with that switch. So all we did is to confirm that SMT was a closure below the 912 low here, which was the 25669. We expanded quite aggressively away from that, so I ended up not getting filled on that position, but now gives me more, it's a little more promising for me to potentially scout shorts into the open with this. And TP, typically I just shoot for 1.5R in that trade. But I'm not in on this currently. Just want to make that clear to chat. Tagged right into the Sisti here, but no.
Yeah, the thing that put me off with this about this ad now is the time, and also it took out that hourly low and basically just immediately bought back.
Yeah. Let's see here. About 50 seconds into the New York Open here. Tapped into the Sisti. Ideally, if it respects this, we'll see price pull lower. Because YM's looking really weak now, too. YM's probably going to give us a nice freaking 100-point New York Open. It's looking like it's got some bearish volume sitting in wait and chat. It's calling its name, man. Confirmed SMT. Respecting the Sisti here pre-open. That looks quite promising. And YM's getting very weak now. Holy cow. YM's probably going to crash. We'll
Yeah.
see. Good luck to everybody. About 15 seconds till the open now. Yeah.
Oh, there goes my runner.
Pops up higher here.
What the
And now,
fuck?
yeah, now we're gonna see. Now we're gonna see it probably send lower. Holy cow. There goes one. Dude, what an open.
It's so funny. It's
Dude, it's just
actually
like
you,
it's actually
you laugh or you
untradeable.
cry at this point, and I'm choosing to just laugh because it's a what? It's a 60-point opener in 5 seconds.
Yeah, you can't do much there. You just gotta smile and wave, chat. Yeah, well, no
I
trades
actually
for
ended up
them.
taking a small loss on that trade, by the way. It slipped me to 69, and my entry was
Oh
um
my Lord.
89. Sorry, and my entry was 88. So
Ridiculous price action, chat. See if it's going to sweep out the 830 high and give us a short signature, or if it's just going to start ranging all today. We'll see. We'll see what happens here, chat. It's anybody's game now. YM's finally going lower, kind of as I was anticipating, but not how I wanted to exactly. We'll see. Because then Q's being all weird now. And Q got camera shy.
NQ got a bit slippy up here.
Yeah.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Smile and wave.
Good morning. Good morning, Sports Connect.
That's gonna slow grind its way into the 830 high. Oh gosh, dude. Terrible price action. Terrible.
Is that how you say terrible in French?
No, terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, this is not the ideal open chat. This is like against the framework I'm looking for here. Slowly making its way, about to sweep out the 830 high here, aka data highs. Oh geez. Merde. Oh, no.
Am I? Yeah, I'm good, Meg. You? I was short off a 30-second, but immediately got stopped out of the open. I'm just very, very glad I didn't add because I wanted to add.
Yeah, chat, nothing for me here. Literally can't framework this open. YM's going lower as anticipated. I'm just waiting for data highs to be swept out on NQ and likely waiting till 10. There's no reason to try and frame something off this. It is hot buns.
Hello? Hey, you right? Not bad. I don't know why my iPhone screen it screened the call.
See if we sweep out these data highs, likely where we're headed now on NQ. Give it a few seconds here. SMT with ES, true. Yeah, chap. Not much here, right? We just swept out data highs, see what we can frame off of that. YM's now sort of regaining some strength off the open. We ended up getting not even a 100-point move on what we get off the open. 930, we saw, yeah, about an 84-point bearish leg, kind of what I anticipated, but chat, no framework. Frenchie from the boys. Yes, sir. This could be a manipulation depending on the 9 a.m. close of data high. True. That's what I'm looking for here. Or price is just going to completely disrespect this and continue higher. Q's now are at 622. Holy cow. Phew. See how this 15-minute range forms. Yeah, chat. Not much for me here. Can't lie, chat. Chat. Market's just pulling higher. Equal lows on yes here. Wow. Price is not ready to give up.
She looks strong today. That she does, Darian. That she does.
She does indeed. Just ready to fight higher prices. Jeez Louise. Yeah, chat. I'm just kind of sitting and watching here. As of right now, we're just tape reading, seeing what we can frame, but as of right now, not a lot I can frame. Shit. Yeah, and Q on the one looks like it's just gonna keep slowly tagging higher here. Bum bum bum. There goes another pop here on NQ likely. There goes the pop. Yep. ES sending higher as well. Jeez Louise. Not much I can do here. Honestly, I'm just kind of just have to sit and watch this chat. These 1 minutes are pretty gnarly. Three as well looks pretty gnarly too. Data highs swept, and we're just retracing, pulling higher now. Really not a lot I can do here, which is all right. Can't always do something, chat. Sometimes you gotta sit and wait. Hope you guys are doing well. What's up, Akash? Good morning. One of those days where I could just lag higher. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of what I'm anticipating at this point, right? Removal of short bias for me into long bias. Now I'm like, less keen on just trading this in general. But hey, a no filter day for me is also a winning day. We'll see if I can frame something around 10 though. All right, I guess NQ's just gonna now get weak out of nowhere. Tracing back into data highs now.
Shit
I
the
guess it
fucking
just,
bed.
dude, what is this?
Yeah.
Actually, what is this?
I
This is
think
ridiculous.
it's ES front running 7K. No, I'm kidding. But not 6 950s, or you're always gonna get a reaction around here.
Hmm.
It's Rails market now. Damn. Damn. It's Benjamin Netanyahu is in the stock market right now.
Oh my gosh, ridiculous.
And we have a new hourly high and we have a 3 minute inversion up here. Do we do it, chat? Do we try it? Do we give it one? It closes.
Yeah, I might actually inverse this 3 minute. Closes back below 8 o'clock data highs too. Oof, we'll see. Minute 20. Shorts don't look too bad here, personally, chat. Can't lie.
Nikhil shorted. What's your entry, Nikhil?
You tagging the fair value. Come on. Probably wait for the new 15. I'll wait until the 9:45, see if we retrace into this imbalance. Can then frame a 15 minute.
I shorted too.
See exactly how we can frame this. If we can trace back into this fair value validated with this SysD closure, I might be interested in looking short. It just hasn't tagged into it, so for me, there's still no entry signature yet. Must wait. Must wait.
They did not close that 3 minute at the last second. That's crazy. That looks bullish.
They clutched it up. That's it's gonna be an invalidation for me here. Oh
Just
my
said it's
gosh.
straight up.
Dented higher. Jeez
They're
Louise.
watching. They're watching. They're
Yeah, they're
watching, chat.
watching. Yeah, ES looks really strong here as well, chat. Also, yeah, I did miss this, but small fair value formed, failed closure below, leading to 15-minute continuation sequence. Looks pretty promising for higher prices now, chat. I can't even lie. Q's forming quite the crazy range too. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, man. We're absolutely bumping it. Pump it. Louder. Pump it. Louder. Turn out the stereo and let the music go back. Yeah, so you get Nasdaq likely gonna pump higher here as well. ES looking really strong. This is kind of those opens that I just don't really trade. I'm mostly looking for continuation sequences now. At the last second is crazy, dude. Faked all y'all MFs out. Jeez, all right, well, thank you, ES, I guess. Failed inversion here on NQ now, officially. Wow.
Yeah, I am. ZC. Yep. I will wait for 10, hang around, nothing happens. We'll take our $2.50 loss on the day and walk away.
Oh, are you gonna be all right?
Oh, I'm probably gonna have to go down the street and beg outside the corner shop,
Yeah.
but
I was gonna say, let me know. I'll get you a Sando.
thank you, thank you.
Got you.
The real one, chat.
Anything, my brother. Yep, well, NQ pulling higher now off the one. Q's officially forming its IV range. We're likely going to see a bit of a retracement here in a sec. I'm assuming. That's the 45. See, I'd be curious to go short off the IB high here on QQQ into the 25% as per usual. Chat. But it also looks like price is quite bullish.
Yeah. Kane, what's happening with the mass movement to live? I got multiple messages about this over the night. Um, I don't know. Is the straight up answer right now? I straight up do not know what's happened. Um, so yeah, I need to wait. I need to hear from the team. Um, so yeah, it's a weird one. But Apex moved a lot of people to live yesterday. Yeah, I am aware.
All right, for some reason it's not letting me log in, but anyways, typical for me, guys, short off the IB high here. Want to look for a 25 to 40% retrace.
You class the IB as the first 15 minutes?
I do the first 15-minute IB, yeah. That's through the data that I found, the first 15-minute IB works really well. 68 to 74% of the time on a breakout, we see a level one retrace to 25. See, we're seeing it now. That's about to be the first 25 likely hit. I can't get into my brokerage for some reason, so I guess that's no trade for me there. It's really a no trade AM session for me, chat. But I'm telling you now, we're gonna retrace in the 25%. Like it's been working. There we go. It's been working so well though. Like I've literally just been trading that. It's been working bread and butter. It's about to get the 25% retrace on Qs, likely 40% as well. We have 60% chance of 40%. So GG's, and that's also going to retrace on indices too. Kind of what I literally just mentioned on stream to you guys. Um, and then after this, expecting higher prices.
Damn.
Yep. And there we go. That's the 25%. So, dude, it's like it's just a no-brainer. Using one confluence, 15-minute IB open, retrace. Now we're seeing retrace on the Qs as well, or on indices as well. And Q just formed a short signature, C2 as well on the 1 minute here with this SMT and S&T confirmation closure, as well as a 50-minute sweep. Likely going to trace into the S&T and continue lower since Qs is still anticipated to go to the 40% now.
Good luck, good luck.
I'm not in on the shorts on this.
So your entry would be 74825 if you got the retest. Yeah, that was a lot.
Short off the one here. Q's officially at the 25% retrace. Dude, oh, sucks. I couldn't get filled on that. I was about to put some size on that too. All good, chat. We move on to the next. One missed trade ain't gonna hurt me. So now that we see the 25%, expecting higher prices here likely. Most likely going to lead to an invalidation of shorts here, because also if we look at this framework, we're pulling into a 1 minute fair value. Jeepers, man. Jeepers, jeepers.
3 minute fair value on ES.
Yep. Good point. Oh, tagged into that too. Yeah, good spot. Oh, yeah. Weird headache. What's up, Les? Tristro. Hey, what's up, Tristro? What's up, Boston? How we doing? User R9901. Just woke up. Did I miss something? No, you're good. Not much.
Nah.
You're fine. That's a good wake up. Sleep in. Go back to bed. Good night. Morning, gents. What's up, Juno? Chats. That actually worked out perfectly. Those QQQ shorts off the IB high break. I could not get into my broker, but taking that to the 25% retrace is beautiful. That was almost a full dollar move. So those 620, yeah, those 621s would have just been in the money. Damn. Unfortunate. Honestly expecting this to be a little rangy now. For me, once again, Chad, no entries. No entries from me so far. Honestly, almost no framework. I'm waiting until 10 personally. Only trade setup I would have taken today, I just couldn't get into my options broker, was this QQQ short off the 15-minute initial bounce. When we have a break out of the IB high, there's literally a 67% chance of it retracing to the 25%. And in past 1 month data, it's over 74. So decent put opportunity there, taking those 622s in the money and those 621s in the money. But it is what it is, chat. Can't win them all. Likely going to see prices grind higher now. So I'm kind of hands off until 10. Going to see if we can frame something, but I'm not also not going to force it. All good, thank you, brother. Yeah, how you doing? How you doing, Trisha? You frameworking anything this morning? Dude's a goat at the trades.
Good morning, you know. How's the land of the Thai? Have you fell in love with a man yet?
Didn't know about the 15-minute IV. I always use the 1 hour, but that seemed too long. The 1 hour takes way too long for me. Yeah, so I've been using the 15 or the 30. Is the 25 IV retrace only applicable to QQ? Does it apply to indices too? Absolutely applies to indices as well. I can literally, just for fun, I'll give you this data. We look at futures. I'll do NQ as an example, or I'll do MNQ since I know most of you are trading MNQ. MNQ past 3 months, when we break out of the 15-minute IB high, 64% chance, 64.7% chance of a 25% retracement, 47% chance of a 40% retrace. And in the past month, 66% in the past month. It's only halfway through April, but 66.6% chance of 25%, 66.6% chance of 40% in the past month. So yeah, pretty solid. Pretty solid. Wow. CL's dying, dude. Jeez Louise. Dual
Think
SMT with RB. Confirmed with an SMT. Sisty closure. Oh, that looks weak. Took ES 930 up and 1 minute entry Sisty. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Good work. Yeah, I wasn't actually scouting ES. I was scouting SMT with YM and NASDAQ, so I missed that entry. That's a great trade, though.
Man, I hope they fucking don't sell this down now and they can just take that high at 10. That would make me happy. Good morning, Cuzzy. GM.
Bum, 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 ba-dum. Kind of exactly what I showed with QQQ. So this blue box here represents the first 15-minute range that forms from the 9:30 until the 9:45, technically, right? First 15 minute. And so that forms the highs. Once we see this form, what do we see? We see a breakout occur, which is a break of the high of the 15-minute range. This gray line represents the 25% retrace on a breakout. This represents a 25% retrace on a breakdown, and then a 40% retrace. And now we're seeing once we broke out the IB high, we traced exactly after the 15-minute range into the 25%. So literally would have been a little bit of a trade. Now we're seeing price scale weak. And so we're likely, as I mentioned, you guys, we're likely going to see a 40% retrace on Qs, which is going to correlate to indices. And look at what we're seeing. Exactly that, right? That was literally all it was. It almost seems too simple, too good to be true, but yeah, it is honestly pretty decent. So 40% inbound now. We're likely going to see that on Qs. Sucks I don't know why I can't log in. I don't know if I'm getting unfortunate. Unfortunato chat. It's all good. Can't win them all. Market's trying to nerf me. It's all right. I understand.
Mark is trying to nerf him at the door.
Yeah. Yesterday we had a fat QQQ trade on this stream chat. For those of you that were here yesterday, we absolutely slapped some calls on Qs before the bullish news and just sent the price from 608 to 611 in like 30 seconds. Your boy was eating temporarily. 621's in the money now. Jeez.
What broker do you use for options?
Well, currently I'm using I use E-Trade and Webull, but I actually just have been using Public recently since T's been on Public. I like their interface because they do a really good options rebate as well, since I'm trading higher size on it too.
Interesting.
Yeah. I used to be a big TOS fan, like huge TOS fan. I actually just transitioned off the platform. I grew up, jeez, make it seem like right out the diaper, I was trading options.
Still growing.
Yeah, I was still crying in my diaper and I was trading options. No, but E-Trade, I don't know, E-Trade was kind of one that I used for quite a while. So I just got really used to the platform. It's less beginner friendly for options, but I enjoyed it. See what happens here. Yeah, so 40% retrace nearly hit on Qs here. Likely going to see, I mean, either we're consolidating at these highs or price is going to slowly grind higher. I just don't know if we're going short. We'll see. Still remaining hands off right now. But yeah, Tristro, good ES 930. That's really solid. Super, super solid, brother. All right, and 40% about to get tagged. See if you can give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the man after midnight. All right, Q's getting weaker here too. Public's really good. I've had a very good experience with Public so far. It's definitely it's less of like a day trading options platform. Like it's less user friendly, I'd say. Just or not less user friendly, but it's less like if you're trying to take quick option scalps like multi-minute trades, it's not my favorite in comparison to some other firms or some other brokerages, but it's really nice. I've had no issues so far. The options rebate is great. Like from the amount of size I've been trading with options recently, I've managed to get over $130 of option rebate, which might not seem like a lot, but considering you get like 6 to 10 cents per contract, depending on what you're buying, I'd say it's really solid for the rebate. I mean, like it depends on what size. Is there firms that have no activation fee? There's plenty of them. Plenty, plenty. I think
Oh yeah, there's
Lucid.
loads.
Yeah,
Actually,
there's
loads.
so many. Lucid, Tradeify. All right, Q's is getting weak here. Jeez, gonna see this correlate well to indices. Very nice. Very nice, Jet.
So now we're stuck in this point, right? Of we have an hourly swing at 9, 9 took out 8, and now 10 didn't sell, the 4 hour didn't sell down enough, but it's looking pretty bearish here.
It is looking pretty bearish now. I can hear my goat. I think he just finished up with NT. Yeah, chat. Not much for me here. Just gotta keep on waiting. If I can't frame something soon, I'll likely just be tradeless on the AM session again, which is all right. Rather do that than force a setup dev, so no complaints. All right, official 40%
This PA
retracements
makes
on the
me ill.
Qs.
Yeah, facts. This PA makes me ill as well.
Bit of a reaction there on Qs. Yeah, not much from here, Chad. I can't lie. When we're just kind of now consolidating at these highs in the smaller time frame, it's really hard for me to frame. And even it's 10 o'clock open, it's 10 o'clock open is very boofy. So I'm hands off for now. Nothing from this morning. Gonna just smile and wave, boys. Smile and
Smile and
wave.
wave. I like shorts here, but I also like the high getting taken first. So I think I'm gonna wait for the high, and if the high arrives, then I will look for shorts, and if not, it will probably keep me out.
Du-du-du-du-du-du. Jeez Louise. Not my cup of tea, chat. Can't win them all, chat. We can't trade every day, you know? Sometimes the market's going to nerf you. Just not the type of, yeah, the past, I'd say like 2 weeks has not been the most ideal price action to sit through, especially New York Open's been hot buns. I think most of us can attest to that. Um, Not to say that it was like terrible entirely, it just wasn't my most preferred, we'll say. Definitely not my most preferred.
Uh, honestly, Mac, it was just a lot of trial and error of like aligning time frames. Like I always like 4 hour hourly, and then for we had like a long period where basically no trade offered, but we had like right bias. And then I was like, okay, so how can I get in on a lower time frame, and what makes those successful? And which is when I aligned to 15. But I traded that for a very long time without speaking about it because it's just you take a lot more losers, but it's just what it is.
Hmm. Chat, by the way, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the stream. Be sick to get the lab live to over 3K subs. Stat. Be super sick. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Also, there we go. Q's finally getting weak here. Looks like 10 o'clock's likely heading lower.
Man, ES is fucking strong. I think Q is really not.
Yep. Like I genuinely just don't even want to sit through this. Sideways chat. See, Adrian, like you could frame a possible SMT with ES and NQ, like yes, but the thing is, like, look at just before you even frame the SMT, just look at what the chart is telling us, right? Nothing. absolutely nothing. There's for me, like I could try and frame an SMT, I could try and frame a continuation sequence if I wanted to, but realistically, chat, like this looks really, really disgusting. No reason for me to be involved in this market right now. Six, six bullish 4 hour candles in a row, followed by two micro bearish candles into another three bullish 4 hours. No long off the 15-minute. Yes, taken high. Go, go, go in Q. We'll see. Yeah, chat, can't lie. Nothing from me here at all. On the 1, 3, 5 as well. Yeah. What about Dow Jones? Speak for yourself. Looking like it's going to slowly grind higher. I mean, it validated the continuation sequence, but because we formed the C2 into the C2 move, though, what did we see form? Major fair value gap on the 3 validated this continuation sequence, but at what price, right? Not too big of a fan. Plus, the quite a large amount of risk, 112 point stop. Yeah, for me, I'm not keen on that either, chat.
Yeah, it's a bit fucked right now, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I'm honest. Hmm. Higher prices now. Why I'm likely pulling higher as well. Yep.
Yes, it's just got the market by the scruff of the neck.
Yeah. She's strong. Yeah, no framework for me here. Think it might just be a Notre Dame session. Oh,
Jesus.
I like can't like sitting through this, dude. I'm like, holy cow. FAFO action on NQ. So a 15-minute low trying to find some continuation. Like it's gonna grind higher, like likely, but the thing is just frameworking this is just booty cheeks. The one thing I can see, yeah, the C4 on the 15 doesn't look too bad on NQ, but I mean, then again, like if we get this closure above the SIST on NQ, right? We close above the 25, 748.25. Shoot a long signature, wait for a 15-minute retrace. I mean, 36-point stop. It's not the worst, but it's just, I don't know. Not my most preferred. CL still dropping. Not surprised. Let's peep CL. Q's back up at the high. Holy cow, CL is dropping. Can you see CL?
No, I've not looked. Oh wow,
Dude,
Jesus. Oh wow.
Jesus, dude.
See how sub $95.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
Lord.
nuts.
Yeah, sub 95.80 to 92.80. $3 drop on CL today. Oof. See how this 15-minute closes on NQ. Like, honestly, we've already had such an expansive session. It's really hard for me, even if we do get like the ideal continuation sequence, it's so hard for me to want to framework this when price has already moved this much, right? Like, it's really hard for me personally to want to get in on this. So that's going to be hands off. We know it's difficult session when I have to look at the daily.
Yeah,
That's funny.
when you're zooming
Re
out.
re recalibrate what's happening on the higher time frame. Make sure you're not going insane.
I'd love to see this 30-second flip here. Yeah, I mean, if it flips, I'll probably take it with one, but it's looking very much like it's just not even going to flip. It's just like look at ES. ES is just like a rocket higher. It looks so bad. Yeah, made a new high. Look, like ES is actually just flying.
Yeah, yeah, and Q's now following short here on the 15. Jeez, Jet. Jeez, Jet. Respect to the same fair value. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, ES is insane.
Have all the components of a deal. Fair play. See, now I like this inversion way more. Um, it's just absolutely flying higher though.
My gosh, dude. Yeah, I'm hands off on M session, Chad. Even if we get something ideal here, I'm definitely personally hands off. YM's likely going to grind higher into that 1.5 R. Lines up really well, 1.5 R with this continuation sequence into the minus 2.5 standard deviation. So that looks pretty solid for general strength making its way up higher. But ES just kind of,
What is going on?
yeah, just
Oh, I can't even load Tradeovate right now.
good for the long-term ports. But what are SLV shares at? Oops, wrong one. 71.29. Not bad. $3 gap up. Pretty solid.
Infinitely higher. At least it seems that way. Getting jumpy up here as well.
Not shorting anymore. Told me. Millet Man 123 told me not to short. Don't short gold. Had oil set up before London, but it took stop loss. Eventually dumped in New York session. RB is clean too. Nice. Getting brain damage here, Dre's. You gotta just lock out the charts, man. You've been mentioning you're losing your mind out here. So I'd either just lock out the charts or just close them. What's the worst that happens? A good trade setup forms, you miss it, so be it, man. If it's been driving you nuts, like if there was nothing clear this morning, like this is kind of how I feel right now. There's nothing clean from this morning for me. So I don't want to give myself the headache of just kind of scouting something that's not giving me any representation of a solid setup. Like right now, it just seems like we're grinding higher. And that's one of the only things I know right now for sure is that we're grinding higher.
And in here.
Mhm. Morning, how are you doing? I was just about to ask you if you saw a minute 15 I saw on your chart. Yeah. Yeah, minute 15 was indeed on the chart.
Give me a sec, guys.
Yeah, no worries. Minute 15 was indeed on the chart. For me, though, not much here. I haven't taken a single trade. Couldn't even get on my options broker this morning to take QQQ shorts off the IB high. So as of this morning, we were kind of just doing it. As of right now, though, like the 15 is gonna likely grind higher. ES as well. Like I'm really not seeing a lot here. Um, like ideally see something in PM session, but AM session right now, if it's moving this slow and grinding higher this slowly, like it's just I don't know, it's not my typical cup of tea. Leo, where are you from? I'm from California, Dre's. California. Yeah, Dan, I did scout the 15, but just didn't feel the best on taking it, to be frank. Yeah, the 15 here. Bears, I missed London today, and for me, that 4 a.m. minute 15 was a clean long IMO. Yeah, actually saw that when I was watching. Not too shabby. Yeah, I thought we were gonna get a rejection off data highs and pull price lower. I was mistaken. Price is now making its way higher. What's a good Californian dish? I've been trying to order something for an hour, but nothing seems hot. Dude, I don't even know what a Californian dish would be. I don't think like California, it just takes cuisine from all other cultures. I feel like we don't have, yeah, hamburgers would be like the only one. Like you get yourself an In-N-Out burger because In-N-Out's known in California. That'd be about the extent though. Don't think there'd be much else other than that. Tacos, bro. Yeah, tacos actually aren't a bad idea. California burrito. Yeah. Yeah, all right. You guys are right. You guys are right. My bad. My bad. My bad. And Q here on the one. Like, I don't want to frame this though. perform this C2 close, and Q's now pulled into this fair value here, traced into it, tagged into it, closure above, and that's gonna only just continue to grind higher. If you want South Cali tacos, those are pretty banging. Chipotle, yeah. But like it's just not like Californian food, you know? I feel like we don't have like said California food. Like you have French food, Indian food, whatever, you know? Close my longs. Did y'all take a trade? Me personally, no. I'm tradeless on the day.
Oh, I was break even on my initial short into the open. Actually, took a $2.50 loss. It's not lie about it.
And Q here confirming the closure. Likely gonna grind higher here on NQ2. We did just frame the continuation sequence, C3, but chat, I'm not a fan. Yeah, likely hopping off here in a few minutes, chat as well. Definitely gonna hop off in a few minutes. Also, just don't really want to sit through this. Just gonna be honestly tape reading the rest of the morning until
No worries, my
something.
man.
Thank you, brother. One minute closure here, likely trace into the Sisti. Slow grind higher.
Man, they really are just buying out here. It's kind of nuts.
It's insane. Non-stop. It's crazy. Don't you just love ladder updates? Yeah, I mean they're nice for it's a good mental reminder, hey, the long-term ports are at least enjoying it right now, but I'm not hanging with this one. Can't lie. Definitely poked by some. Yeah, chat. Gonna hop off here in about a minute and then make myself a quick coffee, wake myself up. Got my reality check from Kane this morning. You look awfully tired. All love, all love, all
Sorry, bro. I would say it to
love.
your face.
Got me. No, I know. It was like my morning puffiness. I don't even blame you. I did look kind of like I was in the trenches. Kane was live solo this morning, man. Then I
Kane,
hopped in.
will Tradeaway have separate account lockout, you mean? Yeah, they will. Yeah. Honestly, I also was going to short, but I wanted to see like a, like an actual push lower and then a retest of that area. But um yeah, it's looking very, very grindy uppy right now.
Yeah.
A grindy uppy.
Alrighty, chat. I'm gonna hop off personally here. Not sitting through this, but I will see you all for PM session tomorrow. Let me check really quick here. Believe I'll be on for yeah, I'll be on for AM session and PM session tomorrow. So I'll see you all tomorrow for two streams. I'll be on same windows today, and then for PM session, not gonna be sitting through this. Likely just tape reading the rest of the morning, seeing if I can framework something. But honestly, enjoy the stream with Kane, everybody. And
Ciao,
once again, if
brother.
you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are liking, subscribing to the channel, and using code LAB if you guys are in the market for some new evaluation accounts. But other than that, guys, I'm hopping off. Deuces, Kane. I'll see you soon.
Cheers,
Thanks
bro.
for letting me join on the
Speak soon.
segment, and I'll see you soon.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Other guys, ciao, ciao.
Well, we're here. 10 a.m. It's got to give it to us. I want to short 78625. Um it kind of needs to happen like in the next minute. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna wait till 10:30. But as of right now, yeah, I'm I'm kind of just sitting here waiting for it. Took like that basically break even this morning. I haven't really done much since. Not really looked at it. Kind of just waiting for 10. We get 10. I like the position of 10 a.m. here. I could have got sucked in here again, but I didn't because like I hate when they close like on the dot. Um, I want to see them close, retest, and then go. Same with here, like this one. Where was it? Was it a minute one? Oh no, it was here. Close, no downtick. I'm just selling into something, nothing here. So like right now, I'm probably framing this high as some sort of, I don't know, reversal point. But we'll see. I doubt it's gonna play. If we get a closure below here before, well, now I won't take it. I'll wait for this, and if we don't get some sort of 10:30 play by 10:45, then I'll bounce. I'm trying not to look at the market when it's not giving me what I want. I sound a little tired. No, I'm not tired, bro. I've been up pretty long today, so I'm kind of just chilling. I'm bored of the market. That is something I am right now. Yeah. Well, we had good moves down, right? So same logic I'm using with the girlfriend. Damn. Damn. Yeah. But that's half of it, right? That's half of it, Sean. Some days you just have to know when to just do nothing. So like if we take out this high now, right? This high right here, and on the turn at 10:30, and then close back inside of what will be this gap. Yeah, here you go. I will be keen for shorts. However, I will want ES to also take out this high at 10:30. That's kind of my plan right now. Oil is just absolutely being a pain. So, yeah. Here? I don't know, let me look. Oh, oh gosh, we're miles away. No, you want about this one right here, aren't you? Let me yeah. This is a 15-minute chart right now, but yeah, I normally trade the 30-second. There you go. It took out the high. ES did not take it. That's not looking too hot. Come on, just push, push. Let ES take it, and then the entry can be here. Come on, come on. Yeah. So the whole plan for me is like, why don't you want to? I mean, I would prefer if it took it. That's just who I am. I prefer that. I mean, I think it's better all round. But if ES doesn't and starts to break, it's also a good thing. I would just prefer if it took it. Um, this will be my entry. It will be it's a 1 minute, but I would take it if we got a 30-second closure below. So yeah, it doesn't invalidate it for me if it doesn't take it. Um, I would have just both liked them to look outside because 10:30 is the close of the IB, like the actual initial balance. Deviating outside of it and then a pullback to like 50% of the overall range, which kind of lines up to 10 a.m. That's kind of the trade. That's like my bread and butter trade. So if they don't on ES and they do on NQ, I'll take it and I'll take it to. I'll probably take it for like 3R, but I could also take it to 10. It just depends. I can just size lighter on it and go for a bigger move. Um, um, okay. The C. 9-6 would be our entry. We need to close like at least a 30-second or a minute closure below. Um, oh. Hopefully we can be patient with this one and it can play because we've been patient a lot. Yeah, on this 30-second closure, it would also be the minute, so that's a good thing. So didn't get it. No bueno. No bueno. So I would just wait for the next 30 seconds, and if it closes in the next 15 here, then I'm good for it, and I would put my trade on. Do I play video games? I do some. Well, not a lot, but I do some. Right. Okay. So our entry is right here on from this time. The main target for me right now will be. I mean, this is 2.5R. I'd probably get out here, something like this. Do I like the SMT with ES? I do. I don't mind it. Um, it doesn't upset me. It doesn't, you know, I'm cool with it, basically. I'm in three. You don't see it, but let me just go paper trading because I can't log into my brokerage right now. Um, I think this is nice. Like 2K on the day, something like that. You know what? I'm just gonna change this to a stop quickly and actually put it in so that I can move this to there. Um, so yeah, that's the trade. And also we get this right, which I guess a lot of people are gonna call this a strength switch. So if it breaks now, it should really break. Well, ES just had a big push, so it's probably cooked. There we go. And I would probably call it a day there. I took an $800 loss on that, and that would be it. Why would I go break even? I would always go break even on the other side of the 15 minute, which is my target in this instance. So I would never, um, I would actually never go break even on it. Um, That's a trade I would take every day. Um, I don't particularly love the ES push. Kind of keeps me out of the market from now. But these reversal days are we're in a market condition that doesn't normally suit this, so I typically size lighter and take a loss and move on with it. Because they are just likely to grind. And if it was to give it now, I really wouldn't be interested in it. Um, just because, yeah, I don't like this. This for me is a much better trade. If we get below here, the likelihood is it just grinds back through. We've been, how many times this morning since 10 o'clock have we been told that this is grinding higher? I give it a nice chance on our time frame alignment. Doesn't play, no bueno. We move on. Um, and there'll be a day where we catch this and it goes and it goes and it goes. So I'm just trying to be patient for those days right now. When the market is trying to tell me very early on I'm wrong, I'm kind of respecting that. Um, so yeah. Any questions from anyone? I know it sucks to lose, but there is obviously there's learning to be had in that process. Oh, bro, it's my actual biggest winning points is like 400 points. My actual like planned trade took it, did those things. I do have like a 9,000 point trade on one micro, but it's like a random trade that me and T Trades took in Miami, and the market just absolutely plummeted. Liberation Day. What about you? Has anyone else got like a crazy trade in points that they want to brag about? You got that 1 minute coming up again. We can see how this plays together. Do I have a travel plans like Cape Town again? Maybe next year, not this year. This year just got too much. I just got too much going on, to be honest. Um, held 1,500 loss on Nasdaq. So you held for 1,500 points. Yeah, when it's 100 points. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You on about dollars? Oh, you held 1,500 points. That's crazy. What am I working on at the minute? Um, there's a few things. I don't really want to talk about them right now, but there's a few things. Is this trade playing? Oh, it's kind of gapped through right now, isn't it? The idea is still there though. Acceptance back inside the IB. Back to 10 a.m. maybe. It would do it without me though. I don't. I don't personally wanna chase this. Oh, this is called the TLM HTF indicator. Oh, just put it on my chart twice. It's that one right there. What is trend line methods? What the fuck is this? And why did this get editor's pick? He's called it TLM. No. The Tory lab model. That's hilarious. That's the source. I just leaked the real source. That's the real model. Damn. Enigma has been exposed. The real TLM. Would the real TLM please stand up? So you have this trade. I won't be taking it, but it's there. Free 2 million payouts, that indicator. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if it'd be free though at that point. If I had an indicator that could print $2 million, then yeah, I'd be no, I probably wouldn't be selling it. You're gonna take it for me? Yeah. The reason I'm not taking it is I don't think it plays out. That's my intuition here. I would send it to you, Jace, for free. You would create it for me. If I had the source like that, I wouldn't trust anyone with it other than you. You want to automate your strategy out of curiosity, but have no idea. I think Claude is your guy. You switched up on me for real. That's not true. Remember that time you were in my Discord and didn't come online for a whole year? Because I do. I remember that time. I remember that. Who else remembers that? Mike, do you remember that? Oh, Mike remembers it as well. Practically the entirety of the lab Discord remembers that you just ditched us. You left and never came back. So you did like the switch up on the day ones without the money. Is that what you did? You know when like people get switch up on their day ones when they make it? And Drace was like, I'm switching up on my day ones because I didn't make it. That's crazy work. You did like the Uno reverse. Bro, no one's too broke to hang around with anyone. That's such sad mentality. I'm sorry, Trace. I'm sorry you went through that. See, George remembers as well. It's here, boys. I just don't want to take it. I want the market to cool off for a little while. Um, fucking hell, someone's cutting a hedge outside my house. Are you good, bro? Fuck off. We I never switched up on you. That's always been the case. It's always been the case. Chat, how we getting on for the day then? Did anyone catch a nice trade? Um, we kind of just went straight up at the open, retested the opening range, and just been going up since. We're having a nice little pullback now. It's not deep enough for me or the model at least. At least. You 3 bar reversals down today. Not great energy for the day. About to call it. Caught two 15 pointers with 5 micros on 3 accounts. That pays the bills. 0.5 R loss shorting overnight, high pre-market, and nothing else. Yeah. Is anyone like genuinely no troll here? Is anyone finding the market easy right now? Or is everyone kind of in the boat that it's like not the best for them? 2 wins and 2 loss, counting London up, $200. Hey, that works. Never have, not easy at all, so hard. Yeah, capital preservation is in full effect. But this is part of trading, boys. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. The markets aren't like, we can't be on side with the markets all of the time. Then again, Kane Mainland made 800K yesterday. Hey, look, if he has the balls to long the market overnight with that big of that much size, he deserves the money. I'm sorry. But I don't even know what size that would have been, to be honest. Oh, you're in? Good luck, brother. I hope and pray that this divergence between ES and NQ holds. 50 lots. He said it was 20K risk. Where? That's my question. Whoa! Look at that entry from the AME. I didn't take it. Good luck, brother. I hope price action is on your side right now. The trade idea is definitely there. The price action on ES is not. You're in. You're in. He said it was 20K risk, then added. Hmm. Hey, he's the one that put on the size. It's his money. Like, cool, fair. You know. I don't wanna. I don't wanna hate on someone making money. Just gonna keep it a buck. How they do that and whatever, that's down for everyone else to criticize. But for me, he he put on the size. He risked the money. You know. But I don't think that his win is a representation of the market right now. That I will say. I don't think most people are killing it that much. You know. Oh, it's completely you against the markets. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not you against anyone else. This divergence could play, Amy. AME. The AMK. I don't know how to say your name. Where are you gonna go break even? Little test time. See if we're in the same place. I am not a winner. I am a competitor. I mean, that happens, and that's the way that happens in trading, right? Too close to 4 p.m. for you. Previous 15, M15 low. Yeah. 25780. There we go. What's your entry? 802.25, or did you take the 1 minute? Yeah, 800s. Stop losses in a your break even stop loss is a point below. Easy. In 8 minutes time, where would your stop loss be? Same space? Oh no, your stop loss, sorry. Break even point. The yellow line. Oh, that's not a trend. That's just highlighting the divergence between the two. ES is trading through this high and Q is not. I want 11 to take the 1 hour high and go lower. I just don't trust that it won't grind higher. So yeah. Looking good. Yeah. But it's kind of expected on a day like today. Like that's just the only thing that we have to expect this, right? We can't look at the market and go, okay, the market hasn't wanted to pull back. This is going to be the time. We have to get into the trade expecting that it would fail. And personally, I that was the reason that kept me out. Hey, you got to put the reps in, my boy. You know, the hour won't swing. Yeah. Another quiet, boring day on the session. I'm down $800 on the day. Um, that's a win for me, to be honest. Keeping the losses small. Moving on to the next day. Um, Market's not great right now, especially not for someone like me. It's very trendy, has no follow through on downside or upside. It's a trappy market for a model like mine. I'm taking it very slow. I'm not trying to go big on any specific trade. Um, so yeah. Any questions from anyone? If not, I'm gonna wrap it up. I will say hi to the poopies for you. Respect, respect. I know it's boring, boys. I know it's tough. I know it's not the easiest market right now. But I'm telling you, people that have been doing this long enough, there will be a day when this is easy and the market gives us the money when we want it. I'm telling you, we just have to stay patient for those days and we have to remain, you know, um, patient for those and just remember exactly that the market has its seasons and we're in a tough season right now. Um, and when it's not as tough, we will fucking kill it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. I know that it doesn't feel like that, but there'll be a day when we're like, wow, I'm glad we were patient. I'm glad we remained solvent and we did all those things. Right now, the market is just not for me, not for you, not for a lot of people, and it is for some people, and that's okay. So much love. Appreciate you all. We will see you very, very soon. Um, so yeah, thank you, everyone. Ciao.